Yesterday, in my opinion, the Yankees made some questionable moves. And there's one, honestly, two moves in particular that really made me mad and upset me and made me think, what the heck is going on? What are we doing? What's the goal here? And the move that made me so angry and, in my opinion, was highly questionable, was the move to bring in Marwin Gonzalez for Estevan Florial to pinch hit. Now, you're going to say, Joe, why? The kid went 0 for 2. He's not very good. He hasn't been very good down in the minor leagues. He didn't really have a good spring. Why was that a bad move? Well, it wasn't because of Florial. I honestly would have loved to see the kid hit and have that opportunity to swing the bat in that situation. I would have loved it. But you want to pinch hit for him, and that's totally fine. Marwin, listen, if this was a normal day, Marwin Gonzalez is a great option off that bench to pinch hit. He's hitting 250, a 700 OPS. He doesn't have a home run yet, so maybe you're Aaron Boone. You're thinking maybe he could run into one and we could tie this up right now. But the big issue that I have with this is, who did you have on the bench at that time? Who did you have on the bench that you could have went to instead of Gonzalez? One of your hottest hitters on the team, one of your best hitters on the team, DJ LeMahieu. You could have went DJ LeMahieu, and he would have had a better shot at getting a rally going than Marwin Gonzalez. Then you could say, Joe, listen, Marwin's still pretty good. DJ LeMahieu, they wanted to rest him, had the doubleheader. You have a 1 o'clock game tomorrow. Wanted to rest him. That's why we didn't see him. And that's fine if that was your reasoning, Booney. That's okay. But what did we see in the 9th inning? We saw DJ LeMahieu anyway. We saw him anyway. So why couldn't you bring him in earlier on and then bring in Gonzalez for a defensive substitution if he needed Gonzalez in the outfield? What was the point? What was the reason to not bring up DJ LeMahieu in that situation? And then what happened after that? Trevino got that really weak single. Now runners are on the corners. Prior to that, Marwin struck out. What if DJ came up, had a nice solid hit a double? Maybe Falefa scores. Gonzalez could have done the same thing too. I'm not trying to bash the kid. But when you have that kind of a hitter on your bench, DJ LeMahieu, and you didn't go to him, for whatever reasons you had, you didn't go to him, and you went to him anyway in the 9th inning, upsets me. You can't make these kind of moves, especially in the postseason. And that's what scares me with Booney. That's what scares the crap out of me with him. That come playoff time, which we will most likely make the playoffs. Heck, we have the best record in Major League Baseball right now. So why the heck am I even complaining? Well, it's because what if we get into the playoffs and we're in a situation and Boone has to make a certain move and makes another move for whatever reason, when obviously he should have made a different move, and it cost us the game. He's done that before. And yesterday showed a sign of that again, of that questionable management, of that questionable decision-making. It can't happen in the playoffs, Boone. We're in May, and I'm talking playoffs. It can't happen in the playoffs. And that's what scares the heck out of me. Because we're good enough to make the playoffs. But once when we get there, what if Boone just blows it for us like he has in the past? And he has. He has. And this stinks because I loved his fire. And I made a video about him sticking up for his players and sticking up for Judge. I made a video on that. And I was passionate and I was happy. And I went to bat for Aaron Boone, no pun intended. I went to bat for the guy. Now, I can't back him up on this one because I don't agree with it. Maybe I'm not making any sense to you. Maybe I sound like a Looney Tune or a buffoon. Whatever. It's this questionable decision-making by Aaron Boone has to stop. You had DJ on the bench. You could have brought him in the 7th when you had a runner on, and you didn't. Makes no sense to me. Make sense, Boone. Make sense. All right, guys. Hit that like button. Comment down below what you think. This is Joe. Until next time. Signing out.